Hi, hello, welcome, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a lovely, beautiful day. Today is August 31st at 5:54 p.m. here in Vancouver. And today I am actually going to be casting on a brand new knit. It's one that I've talked about on this channel for a really, really long time because I'm going to be in Turkey for the month of September and I kind of wanted to cast this one on before. Currently, I'm on technically holiday. My last day at work was yesterday, Friday. So I thought since I don't have any current whips, maybe we could start this a little bit earlier and still call it like a holiday knit. That pattern is of course the Cumulus tee by petiteknit. So I'm going to be bringing this beautiful yarn. I will not be bringing a cone. This is why we are sitting on the floor. I need to actually cake it up. The reason why I need to cake it up is A, it is too big to pack with me, and B, for this pattern, this is a lace weight yarn. I'm gonna have to hold it 2 strands together, so that means I need half of this at least in a cake somehow so that I can hold 2 strands together. This was a cone from Kensington Prairie Farm. I got it 2 years ago now, and it's technically a weaving yarn. It's a lace weight, but I've been using it for knitting. Why not? It's 100% baby alpaca. It's a 2-ply variegated teal. It is 1,012 grams, which 100 grams runs you 800 meters. So it was 800 meters. I believe I used up a little bit more than half, or not even half, in my Elizabeth blouse, which was also a pattern by petiteknit. So if you haven't seen my getting ready for Turkey video, I highly recommend you do, because I do talk about this and many other projects that I hope to find yarn for, because I'm still not there yet. But I did also mention that my friend contacted the supplier for this yarn, Kensington Prairie Farm, and they no longer sell this color and this version of the yarn. I don't know what they have instead, but yeah, so this is discontinued, so you can't get it. Because I know every time I show this cone, people ask me where I get it, and I'm really sorry, but they just don't make this one anymore, which is a real bummer because it's honestly such a stunning blue. Perfect height. Before I cake up the yarn, I did knit a mini swatch, so this is what it looked like. I just wanted to make sure that my stitch count was the same because I'm holding 2 strands together. For the Elizabeth blouse, that one was a sport weight yarn that it required, and I had held 3 strands together. I think that one ended up being 1 ply under, if I remember correctly the math, because this is 2 ply. So I think that one was 1 ply under. Now this pattern calls for a 3-plied light fingering weight. This is 2 ply, so I'm gonna have 1 ply over. We're gonna see what happens, but I did meet gauge in this little mini swatch, so I'm hoping more or less it'll be the same. And then for the Elizabeth blouse, when I washed it and blocked it with the 3-ply, it ended up actually surprisingly not growing too much for an alpaca yarn. I thought it would really, because alpaca is known to drape. I don't know. Maybe it was all 3 yarns together and this one will drape more just being 2. Or maybe it's the fact that it's a really thin lace weight and it's already kind of like it's not that stretchy of a yarn and it's already taut. That's the word, right? Taut? Maybe it's that. But I quickly did some math and the pattern suggests to use knitting for olive silk. So that is 50 grams for 250 meters, and for the small it recommends 200 grams. So that is about 2,000 meters. And 2,000 meters, if my cone isn't lying, 2,200, just to keep it double even. So 2,200, if 800 meters equals 100 grams. That was right. So how many grams do I actually need then? So basically, I'm gonna need 250 grams at least, and I'm probably gonna pack a little bit more with me. So 250 grams divided by 2 equals 125. So I need 2 skeins of 125 grams at least, if not more. I can divide it by 4 to make it even easier. That's 31 grams. Okay, so let's try to get 4 skeins of 31 grams. Yeah. Well, the sun is leaving us on this beautiful day. I managed to cake up 300 grams of yarn, which is 2,400 meters. So then that's about 1,200 meters of length because I'm going to be holding 2 together. So this is what 300 grams looks like. And then this is my cone. I still have yarn left. Okay, I'm back on the needles. I don't even remember when I put this on hold. I think it's been a couple of weeks. I got back on the 25th. And I think we're like the 18th or 17th of October today, so a little less than a month. But I can finally continue my Cumulus tea by petiteknit, which is very exciting. So this is where I had left off on my trip. I'm so far from being done, but let's continue. It's really nice to finally have this back on the needles, on new needles. This time, instead of going with the 5 inches, I went with the 4-inch Chiagu needles. I don't know, I just wanted to try something different. And right now they feel really nice in my hands. So we're gonna see. Maybe I'm more of a 4-inch needle person than a 5-inch. Now, I don't think I showed the progress because I think I was scared that it was gonna fall off the cable because I just had it on the cable. So basically where I ended up is this is what it looks like right now. So it's just like the yoke portion and there's the little V like connection here. So this is how far I made it on the trip. Like an an inch where you connect the V in the round. So from here on out, I think it's just knitting in the round all the way down till I'm done. Till I do, I haven't looked at this pattern in such a long time. I don't even remember. I think it's an I cord at the bottom. At least this part that I'm at now is super, super easy. It's just knitting in the round. So I can just keep at it for a while. Hi, hello. It is dark. It is November, and I need to stop saying that. I need to stop talking about the sun. But it is currently 4 p.m. on November 7th, and look at this. This is where my tea is at. I haven't tried it on. This is the very first time I'm trying it on. I'm trying it on with you. So it's a very special moment. Can I just twist it? No! My cable is a bit too small. I think I have 1 inch to go for the body before doing the bind off. The bind off, I'm pretty sure that the bind off is not an Italian, it's an I-cord bind off. I think of 3 or 4 stitches. I'm gonna have to double check. So I'm gonna do that. But yeah, the shirt is kind of all coming along together. I, of course, still have to finish the sleeves. We'll knit the sleeves, and then I think there's like another I-cord around the collar. I haven't gotten that far. I don't really read ahead in my patterns. I kind of just read what I need to know and just go like that. Otherwise, it's too overwhelming for me. I know a lot of patterns do state read the full pattern before, and I've been tricked a couple times because I don't do it. But for me, it's just too much information if I read it all, and then it's overwhelming. So I go a little step by step. I hope you guys are having a lovely, beautiful October. It's November. I hope you guys are having a lovely, beautiful November whenever this video will come out, hopefully before the end of the month. But if not, you know, life happens. It's okay. It's okay to go a little bit slower. It is a bit of a bummer because the fall is such a heavy knit moment. Everybody's knitting, everybody's getting cozy for the winter. And I'm kind of a little bit behind, but you know, things happen. But yeah, I really wanted to show you guys the knit because I'm super excited for it. And even just right now wearing it, like, this just feels really nice. Feels really nice. I have, as you can see, officially done the body. It's knit, and I've actually done the sleeve. I did it last night after like a knit meetup. I came home and just decided to tackle it. So in one day, this is the sleeve. I basically just need to now grab smaller needles, which is what I was just about to do, and just do the I-cord because it's another I-cord around the arm. Now the shirt, for some weird reason, I hope blocking will help sort this out. Also, since this is 100% alpaca, like, it should drape. So hopefully that'll sort itself out. But it's the fact that like this shirt goes down to here. Like, it's at my pocket, yet it keeps rolling from here to here. Like, that's a big roll. So I hope that washing and blocking, we'll sort that out. I still don't have my wool wash. I put an order in, like I ordered it a week ago, over a week, 2 weeks. I don't even know at this point anymore. And a couple of weeks ago, I uploaded this video where I knit these beautiful socks. They still aren't washed because I don't have the wool wash. I'm still waiting on it. So when I get that, it's going to be a big wash day because I now have shirts that I've been wearing that I would like to wash, and it's just like stuff is slowly piling on. And because in Canada, there's like the, not actor strike, that was last year, there's the Canada Post strike. I feel like every single, at least in Vancouver, I feel like every single like delivery service has been extremely slow, and like we're not even into the holidays yet. So that's a little bit scary. But anyways, yeah, so to tie back to this shirt, I hope that when I wash it, this will stop happening because this could be a big issue. Now, for the I-cord, this is the smallest Chiagu size I have in my kit right now. It's the basic Chiagu interchangeable needle kit. And you're supposed to go a needle smaller for the I-cord to help with the rolling. So what I've been doing is I've been using some little DPNs. So this is a full size smaller. So what I've been doing is I've been using this needle as like the main needle because I don't want to switch all my live stitches onto a bunch of DPNs. So I've just been using one DPN as like the second needle and kind of just going like this. You can see there's a pretty big difference in size between the needles. But yeah, so I'm doing my I-cord on 2 different size needles, and that's just kind of what I've been doing. Which is actually what I'm going to do right now so that my sleeve can be done. For the sleeve, I did the... it's longer. So in the pattern, hers goes down to her elbow. So I think mine is like really short. So I'm just going to do another row, 12 rows of stitches, but no decreases to get it a little bit longer. And then just going to do the I-cord bind off. Very simple. Yeah. Because yeah, right now it's just kind of like a t-shirt length and it is rolling. So... So I finished one sleeve on my Cumulus blouse. So this is it. I ended up doing the 12 more rows and that was it at the end. I have one setup of decreases done. I need to do it 3 more times and like this sleeve is done. On Saturday, I have a knit meetup and I was wondering how cool would it be if I was able to finish this before then? I don't know. Do you think I can? I don't know if I'd be able to wash it and block it, and I probably should wash this and block this before wearing it. This is what the shirt looks like unwashed, unblocked. Sorry, had a little frog in my throat. So this is, so this is what it looks like. This is what I mean when I say like it rolls. It's kind of annoying. Like it's a fine, this would be like a crop top length right now, but I need it to like not, I don't know. Hopefully washing will fix that. Now today is Saturday. Today is the knitting event day. And as you can see, this is unwashed. There's like ends to weave in. It's clearly not ready, which is fine. I had a feeling that that was like a really giant long shot that I was kind of just like trying to grab. Didn't happen. It's okay. But it's okay because December is birthday month. So I will probably be wearing this a couple of times. I have a couple of events coming up, so it's totally fine if I miss today's. Now, one thing is, today we're going to wash and block this to have it dry. I'm going to see how long it takes to dry. Again, I really hope this gets sorted out because the sleeves aren't that bad. Like, they don't roll up that much. So I don't really know, maybe because this is a wider surface, don't really know what exactly is happening there. So this is what kind of is worrying me. The V right now fits perfectly. Like I'm happy with where it's situated and how deep it goes. The only thing is the arm, for some weird reason, if I got a bigger size, the V would then have been deeper, maybe, but the arms would maybe be a little bit looser, because right now I have about like an inch in my armpit of loose fabric, and an inch isn't that much. It's not tight, but it's like borderline tight in my armpit. And I just hope that blocking will sort that out, because right now, if I wear this, like I'm fine. It's just, it's a little bit tight. So next time when I do knit this pattern up, because I will most likely make more of these, this was a really fun knit, I might make a size up just for the arm separation, might make a deeper yoke. But the thing is, I wouldn't necessarily want this shirt to be wider. Like I wouldn't, like it's a perfect wideness around my body. It's just the sleeves. I don't really know. I might need to figure out something. Or maybe blocking will sort this out. After 4 long months, September, October, November, December, 4 long months on the same knit. But here we are. I find the alpaca gave it the perfect drape that this shirt needed. And in the end, it's not too small. I remember mentioning that I was worried it would be too small, but the armpits, like the loosey fabric I have here, it actually kind of stretched out and drapes a little bit. So I think last time I just measured it and I'm at 2 inches now. And I think last time I had 1 inch of positive ease. So it stretched out just a little bit. I did help it when it blocked to make sure that the arm, I put T-pins and blocked it a little bit, but just to make sure that the armpits had enough room. So that was one of the only things I might have stretched a little bit when blocking it out, but the rest I didn't touch it. As for the bottom though, it is a little rolly still. And I just hope that as I wear it, that kind of falls into place and will drape naturally with my body as I'm wearing it. It also works pretty well tucked in. So yeah, I don't know. This is the first time I'm putting it on after it's blocked. So sometimes knits, as you wear them, they kind of shape to your body and your form and just how you wear them. So hopefully the just bottom coil or wraparound will get fixed with that. Now that being said, I still have a lot of yarn. I am gonna weigh this. I need to find my scale, but I'm gonna weigh this and put the number right here. I'm gonna remove the cardboard when I weigh it because it keeps sliding in and out at this point, this little circle thing. I might even have enough to knit something else. This cone was, I think originally, it says it inside. This cone was originally $130, and I will now, I'm gonna look for another pattern after weighing this and how many yards I have left. I'm gonna knit something else, and this will have turned into one purchase, will have turned into 3 different shirts at this point. I could even knit the long sleeves, if I really, really wanted to, but I actually really like the sleeves the way they are. Maybe in the future I might go back and re-knit, but I really like the sleeves this length. So I don't know that I would necessarily want to make this a long sleeve. Maybe my next one I'll make a long sleeve, because I definitely will be knitting another Cumulus tee, whether it's a blouse, O-neck. This is the V-neck. The first one I think that she put out. If I do knit another one, this time I think I'll go with a more like summer yarn, a more summer fiber, so that I can wear it during the summer. Because this one, as I said, I can wear it right now, but I don't think in 30-degree weather I could wear this t-shirt. I did it. I finished it. I finished the Cumulus tee. After so many years of wanting to knit this one, it is a long one. If you guys haven't casted on a Cumulus tee and you really want to, I say do it. It's a very simple pattern. It's a very beautiful pattern. Out of all the knits this year, this one and the ranunculus might be my big surprises of like shirts that I love. But yeah, I would highly recommend it. The only thing I'm going to say is if you do choose to knit it on, it is a really long knit. It takes up a lot of yarn and time. And I would just, if you're someone who typically knits on one thing and just focuses on one item, I would say with this one, maybe have a second item going. Because it is such a long one, you will knit for hours and you'll get like this much done. And that can be a little bit demotivating and just like, it just feels like it takes really long. So I would urge you to also have something else on the side so that when you get tired of knitting on really tiny needles, you can switch to something else for a little bit and then switch back. That's normally how I like to work. I like to have a couple projects at once, especially on different needles. Some knits will be quick knits and some knits will be slower knits. So that basically I always feel like I'm moving along through all my knits instead of just being stuck with one. Yeah. I'm out of breath. That kind of sums up my Cumulus tee. Honestly, this was a real surprise to finish off the year. I am super happy that this is potentially the last knit that I will have done, like full clothing wear that I will have done for myself to finish off 2024. It was a big one. It was a long one. And I just love the fact that it's now done. I can wear it on a beautiful sunny day in December, which is rare here. And I have a knitting meetup to go to later. So I'm going to wear this definitely. Yeah, and it's just a good way to end the video as well. So with that, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.